Most funded accounts are not lost over weeks. They're lost in about 90 seconds. Not because the trader didn't know the setup, not because the strategy was bad, but because of what happened in the 90 seconds after a loss, a missed trade, or a fast move against them. That's the window where funded accounts die. One trade too many, one size too big, one rule ignored, right after getting emotional. In this video, I'm going to break down the real killers of funded accounts, and none of the ones that matter are about indicators. They're about the 90-second window where discipline breaks. I'll show you the 4 ways traders blow up, why willpower fails at the exact moment you need it, and how to build a cage around the worst version of yourself before the session starts. This is not hype, and it's not financial advice. Futures trading carries substantial risk of loss. Most funded traders lose their accounts, and everything here should be tested in simulation first. But if you've ever passed a challenge and then blown the funded account, or watched a green day turn red in minutes, this is the video that explains why. Let's talk about the 90 seconds. Killer number 2, sizing up to get it back faster. This is revenge's quieter cousin. You're down on the day, and instead of trading your normal size, you tell yourself, I'll just size up on the next good one and get it all back. Now, a single trade carries the weight of your whole day. If that bigger trade goes against you, and it doesn't need much, you don't just have a bad day, you have a breach. Oversizing after a loss is how traders skip straight past the daily loss limit into a failed account. And notice the pattern. The decision to size up almost never comes from the strategy. It comes from the emotional state. A disciplined trader sizes based on the setup and the account. An emotional trader sizes based on how badly they want to be even. That's why fixed, predefined size matters. If your size is decided before the session, in a calm state, then the tilted version of you can't quietly triple it at the worst possible moment. Killer number 4 is the sneaky one, giving back a good day. You're up. It's a great session. And instead of protecting it, you keep trading because you're confident now, you're in the zone. Then 1 or 2 loose trades give back most of the profit. Sometimes all of it. Sometimes more. This one is dangerous because it doesn't feel like tilt. It feels like confidence. But it's the same failure. Trading past the point where you should have stopped. Green turned to red, not because the market changed, but because you didn't. A good day is only a good day if you keep it. This is why the pros talk about a profit stop, not just a loss stop. Knowing when to walk away while winning is just as important as knowing when to stop while losing. All 4 killers, revenge, oversizing, not stopping, and giving it back, share one root. They all happen in a short emotional window, and they all come down to one uncomfortable truth about willpower. So here's the shift that changes everything. Stop trying to control the emotional version of you in the moment. Instead, build a cage around him before the session starts, while you're calm and rational. A cage is a set of hard limits you define in advance, and then physically cannot or will not override once trading begins. Decided before the session. Your maximum loss for the day. Your maximum size per trade. The number of trades before you must step away. When you stop if you're up, to protect a good day. Your rule after 2 losses in a row. You make these decisions in the calm state, and then you take the steering wheel away from the tilted state. Because the calm you is smart. The tilted you is dangerous. The cage lets the smart one make the rules and stops the dangerous one from breaking them. This is exactly the philosophy behind the risk tools we build at Imprint. Centurion, our multi-account risk manager and trade copier for NinjaTrader 8, lets you set daily loss limits and lockouts in advance. And when a limit is hit, it can flatten positions, cancel orders, and lock you out for the rest of the day. Not because you're weak, but because the 90-second window is real, and the cage should be built before you're standing in it. Now, the cage keeps you alive. But you still need a reason to be in the trade, and that's where reading the market properly comes in. Most traders only watch price, the candles, where it went. But price is the result. Order flow is the cause. Who was actually aggressive? Where buyers lifted offers? Where sellers hit bids? Where big orders got absorbed? Where imbalance showed real intent? When you read order flow, you stop guessing at candles and start seeing the auction underneath them. That's what Imprint Flow surfaces on NinjaTrader 8. Imbalances, absorption, delta, footprint-style detail, without needing NinjaTrader's paid order flow plus. But here's the honest part. A better read does not save you from the 90 seconds. You can have a perfect read and still blow the account by revenge trading after a loss. The read gives you a reason to enter. The cage keeps one bad moment from ending everything. You need both. Edge without discipline blows up. Discipline without edge just bleeds slowly. Real traders build both, and they test both before risking anything. Let me show you the same bad morning play out two ways. Same trader, same setup, same loss to start. Version 1. No cage. He takes the opening trade and it fails. A normal loss. It stings. Within 90 seconds he's back in, bigger, to get it back. That one fails too. Now he's angry. He sizes up again, ignores his daily loss limit, tells himself just one more. By late morning the account is breached. Not because the strategy was bad, the first trade was fine, but because nothing stopped the spiral. Version 2. Same trader, same failed first trade, same sting. But this time, the cage exists. His size is fixed, so he can't quietly triple it. His daily loss limit is set in Centurion, so after the second loss, he's near the line and the system is ready to lock him out. His rule after 2 losses is simple: step away for the session. So he does. He ends the day red, but small. The account survives, and he trades again tomorrow. Same market, same emotions, same setup. The only difference was the cage. One trader relied on willpower in the 90-second window. The other made the decision before the window ever opened. That is the entire difference between blowing up and surviving. So here's the whole thing in one breath. Funded accounts don't usually die from bad strategies. They die in the 90-second window after an emotional moment. The 4 killers are revenge trading, oversizing to get it back, not being able to stop, and giving back a good day. And they all share one root: relying on willpower exactly when willpower's gone. The answer isn't to feel less. It's to build the cage before the session. Hard limits set by the calm you, enforced on the tilted you. That's what our tools are built around. Imprint Flow helps you read the order flow behind the candles. Centurion helps you enforce risk, set daily loss limits, lock the account when you hit them, and flatten everything with one control. If you want to start free, comment the word TAPE, or go to imprint.ltd/free for the free order flow cheat sheet and a free NinjaTrader 8 indicator. If you want the full engine, go to imprint.ltd. And this week use code USA40 for 40% off. Get Imprint in the next 60 days, and the automation upgrade is free when it ships. None of this is financial advice. Futures carry substantial risk of loss. Most funded traders lose, and you should test everything in simulation first. Don't fight the 90 seconds. Build the cage before it opens.